Warning, the JAWA podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The following presentation may contain graphic content that may not be suitable for teens and young adults. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the second edition of the JAWA podcast. We're going with a different format this time around with a bit more direction and hopefully some interesting content that you guys will enjoy. We have several exciting things lined up for this episode, including news and updates with Dopie, an in-depth interview with Councilmember North Star, a little Q&A from the community, Star Wars discussion about the first prequel, The Phantom Menace, and a lot more. Now we'll get right to it, the monthly with that lovable character, Dopie.
Hey guys, Dopie here. Here to bring you Dopie's monthly bull with the JAWA clan. I'm sitting here with, we have council members Bandith, North Star, and Diab. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
Pretty fabulous. North Star, how's that going for you?
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm pretty good.
Alright, so we're going to go and jump right into it. A lot of things have happened recently within JAWA. We've got, we're going to touch bases on the upcoming Super 20 event that's started recently. Designed by Nightmare, I think brought up from a previous event. We've got news about the recent tournament with EJO, where the Consular Squad, run by Bandith, was able to participate in an event with EJO.
Don't forget Link.
Right. Yes, Link was a part of Link was a part of the EGO tournament where he definitely was able to contribute to the big victory. We're going to talk about the donations page that recently went up, the new form of the donations page. Some recent rule changes that Link brought on that's not really caused any controversy, but has definitely grabbed attention. And then we're going to touch base on our recent buddy, or the recent leaving of Robin, one of our good friends in the Consular Squad, and kind of our little group, a little circle of friends around here. He's been a big factor of the happiness and good times for a long time. So we'll touch base on that. So let's jump right into the Super 20. First off, Ben, I'd like to ask you your thoughts on the current Super 20 as opposed to, I believe there was a previous event that was similar to the Super 20 a long time ago. Can you give us any information on that?
Yeah, there was something called Power 10, but that was a while ago, and I was not a part of that, and I don't even think I was even in the clan yet. But so Nightmare based it off of that, but he tweaked it a bit, and I think it's a lot better than how the Power 10 was. And he's really put a lot of work into this and a lot of thought in the rules. I'm not sure if I would have been able to do it, but I think it's really awesome. Helps revitalize the server a little bit with more stuff to do. More stuff to do, people still play the game, and it's still fun. So yeah, Nightmare overall has done a really excellent job, and this is really enjoyable.
Good stuff. Yeah, no, I believe most of us here are actually part of the Super 20. We've had some experience in some of the matches. Let's take a look at what the Super 20 really is. Quote unquote directly from Nightmare, the Super 20 is a ladder tournament that allows JAWA members to challenge each other to matches consisting of 5 duels, with the goal of moving up the ladder and defending their positions as the best duelist in JAWA. So that's a pretty big, overall concept to be the best. And it's something that I think this game has lacked for a while, that the spirit of competition and just, the overall, the way to say your shit, without necessarily being able to flaunt it all the time. So that's really cool. We're going to head over to the ladder right now. So as of, we got here, today's the 15th of April. Link right now is the current leader with Helena, Raven, and Bandith. You are coming up short on 4th place, I think, with a recent loss to Vince. So Vince,
yeah.
Does that put Vince at 3rd now?
Yeah, Vince is at 3rd now, I'm at 4th, and everyone got pushed down 1.
Oh, so we have everyone to thank. If you are now pushed down one position, give Bandith a round of applause for helping everyone out.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, he does what he can. Going down, there's a lot of good competitors. Some that you might recall seeing from the recent, I think the monthly tournament. Is that still happening, Bandith? Can we expect to see another round of a big tournament coming up in JAWA anytime soon?
Oh, you mean the ladder?
Yes, the ladder, the JAWA ladder.
Well, I'm not really sure what Link's plans are with it. I think he's going to do it like maybe once every 6 months or once every year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was really big, so you can't keep on doing that monthly. It takes a lot of time, so I have a feeling it's just going to be once a year.
Once a year, kind of, it's like a Mortal Kombat of JAWA, or so to speak. That was really cool too. There was a lot to do. So we always thank the council, you guys, the three of you guys plus the other team, the other part of the team. You guys do a lot for JAWA, and it's not always recognized. So yeah, big thanks. Let's give a little slap on the arm there for the JAWA council.
Well, to be fair, the JAWA ladder was mostly Helena and Link. Helena got the brackets out, and Link just organized the whole thing and everything. But yeah, appreciate the recognition for the other stuff we've done.
Yeah, Helena, man, she's the jewel of the council. Yeah, everyone looks to her for the advice and for the good times too. I'm sure what she, has a lot to say about certain subjects. And it's always good to hear Helena say something because it always is meaningful, and she always puts a lot of thought into that. So it's good. Northstar, your thoughts? Have you had a chance to jump into the Super 20 at all?
I haven't really gotten a chance to check it out. I've been busy with other stuff, but coming up soon when I don't have any more school, I'm going to check it out and see if I can get in on it. It seems really cool, though, challenging the top 3 people to even get a spot on the board. That's awesome.
Yeah, maybe we can post a suggestion about the Super 20. Then you'll be able to jump in there and give your thoughts on how about that, huh?
Yeah.
Only kidding, Northstar. We love you.
Yeah.
But that wraps up Super 20 though. It's an amazing concept. I think it's going to really bring a lot of skill to the table, and maybe show some unknown fighters out there. They really have the opportunity to really put forth the effort and be a top competitor in some of the events that we have coming up, and really showcase that in the Super 20.
It's also a good way to stay in shape and knock off some of the rust.
Indeed, yes. Keep the spirit of competition alive, and as you said, that rust.
I blame Cellcath for the rust.
Cellcath.
Him and
He's
his
a druid.
W40.
All right, well, coming up next, we're going to go ahead and talk about the recent tournament with EJO. Maybe having some more events with them in the future. We'll get back here in just a second. Hey guys, Dopie back here. We're going to go ahead and speak up on a tournament with EJO that the Consular Squad recently, well, not really the Consular Squad, but JAWA of itself had the opportunity to participate in on March 22nd of last month. It looks like there was a challenge issued from Lucy. Well, it was more of an invitation that requested JAWA's presence in a tournament of sorts or an event. And of asking them to call, it looks like Chrysler, Vince, Bandith, and myself, we all jumped in first with the signups, and we had Nightmare and Robin on reserves. That match took place, I think it was the beginning of April, right, Bandith?
Let me check real quick. Yeah, it was like on April 7th.
April 7th. Now, we haven't had many events with EJO. I think fairly new as well, so they're still kind of breaking out into their own clan and getting themselves established. They this might have been one of our first tournaments with the EJO. Maybe we had maybe a small one previously. The idea of the tournament was fairly simple. A 4v4 type of tournament, which ended up turning into almost like a 1v1 gauntlet with teams, or one, not even gauntlet, just 1v1 with teams. And I'm just going to say this right off the bat. If you do plan on, challenging another team to whatever, have it be an event or a competition or a tournament, whatever, please have in line. Because I think it was about 30 minutes we stood and kind of waited around wondering what was actually happening. So, I mean, all in all, at the end of the day, JAWA put up a good fight, and EGO they put up a good fight. We ended up coming out over top 2 rounds, actually 3 rounds in a 4v4, both ending in the exact same score, which is kind of ironic. 41-31 was the final score for all 3 rounds. Vince, Link is also involved. Link being a top fighter, and I think all 3 of those rounds as well. Bandith, how do you feel JAWA did in that tournament? Just since you were almost like you're the captain of the concert squad, which was kind of the representation for JAWA. How do you think we did?
Well, I just want to point out that this wasn't a consular only thing. It's just where you signed up first, so we got it. But JAWA did really well in the EJO tournament. Like, I lost mine, but then everybody else won theirs, and in the end it was just JAWA fighting JAWA at the end of the tournament. And then after that they requested a clan match, did 3 rounds, and as Dopie said, we won all 3 with the same exact score, and we did really well. It seems like with EJO we win one, then we lose one, but this time we really stepped up our game and did a good job, and I'm pretty proud of everybody who participated in it.
And then a couple of days later, we had a follow-up challenge with a quick 2v2. Our brother Robin and Rico was able to challenge the gentleman of Pain and Sato, I guess it was, and then I guess Syrup came in for a last attempt. You were there present for that match too, as well, right?
I wasn't actually there. I was playing Link's favorite game, Star Wars: The Old Republic. I heard about it, and I had complete faith in Robin and Rico. I was like, you guys can go ahead and do it, and just send me the screenshots. And looks like I placed my faith well. They did a good job and won all 3 rounds.
Very, very similar scores as well. 21-26 on the first and third round. 21-16. 16. Oh, what did I say?
You said 21-26.
26. Pardon me. Little messed up right now. Apologize. But either way, despite the error, definitely close scores. Very similar for all 3 rounds. Double R, Rico, Robin, the special. They came out pretty good. And we, JAWA's had its fair share of a lot of competitions and tournaments and events. More recently than not, right? Like, we kind of picked up the competitive spirit over the last 3 to 4 months. But would you agree, Bandith?
I would definitely agree, because we hadn't been hosting clan matches too much, and I brought it up to Link, then he made North Star, and I, in theory, head of clan matches, so now we've been doing them a lot more. Want to get those wins up.
You more than me.
Well, you can't count on North Star. You do what you can, as we mentioned. North Star is the spirit of competition. North Star, where do you feel that JAWA is in comparison to the other clans that are still around with Jedi Academy?
From being a non-competitive clan. Hold on 1 minute.
Apparently, North Star is also hosting Phillies game at his house. Good.
Go Philly! But being a non-competitive clan, I say we are pretty competitive when it comes to our clan matches and other events of the sort.
Yeah, we always wanna bring a variety of people. I mean, whoever's in spectator, unless there's like a whole bunch of people, almost everyone gets a chance to participate in at least 1 round. But we also want to win at the same time. So yeah, we get a little competitive.
We do, and this is a shout out to all interested people looking to get in the competitive nature of JAWA. To get in the matches and pardon me. If you are interested in being part of something and you really want to make something happen in a match, talk to Bandith the North Star, and I guarantee they'll give you the information you're going to need to be part of that if you're not already. Because it really is an awesome feeling going out there and winning one with your clanmates. It really is a great feeling. So if you're interested, definitely talk to these guys and they'll get you in the right spot.
Indeed.
Hey, a funny story about the EJO tournament. Some guy came on, I think it was Friday or Thursday, and he's like, oh, you guys are going to lose in the tournament this coming weekend. I'm like, dude, the tournament was last weekend, and JAWA won. Yeah, he kind of rage quit.
Someone brought their foam finger to the party a little late, apparently, huh?
Yeah.
That's kind of bad coming on our server and bragging and having a cocky attitude about how you're going to win, and then it turns out we won a week ago.
And he rage quit to boot.
So EJO, if you're listening, we are still here. We still got, power umbrellas and all that good stuff. We're looking for you. If you want another match, just step up to the plate. But this time, let's let JAWA host it. How about that? Now, Diab, you've been a little quiet over there. Diab, do you have anything to say to the fans, to the listeners?
Nope.
All right, Diab. JAWA counselor Diab, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to wrap it up for the JAWA versus EJO segment. We do appreciate everyone listening in, and we'll be back here with a little bit about donations. All right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about donations.
And breaking news, guys! Helena hosted squad training.
All right, Bandith, appreciate you bringing the latest and greatest. So back to donations. Recently, Link had posted up a new page for the donations page, kind of showcasing all the members have contributed over the years. I guess earliest donation was back in 2005. If you go ahead and head over to the donations page right now, you can kind of see where all the money has gone to that everyone's contributed over the last 7 years. Most notably, Valis donated the big $1 back in August 2011. Valis, thank you so much for that epic contribution. It was epic.
Dude, that was huge.
It was huge. I mean, we really need to think. That's why there's the Valis Hunt, because this man gave his all for the $1. But I mean, looking at it, there's over $2,200 donated from JAWA members just to help out the JAWA clan and help out, keeping the place up and running. Some of the major, contributions being in the $100, $200 range from guys like Robin, Chryso. Helena constantly donates money where she can, and it all adds up to just amazing things that I know Link puts forth for downloads and server donations and so forth. So big thanks to anyone who ever contributes, and if you have the spare money, JAWA's a good place to put it just to keep your clan going.
And the cool part is it's not just JAWA members. There's been a few that haven't been in JAWA and has donated also.
Wow. That is really awesome. Yeah, just the visitors too, giving back to a clan that tries to give it all to the visitors and the members. Bandith and North Star and how do you guys feel about the donations over the years, and how people have just been able to give just a little bit or even a lot to help keep the place going?
I think it really shows the decency and humanity of people just donating money, especially those who aren't in the clan and just gave money just because they they got a good thing here in a game that's still alive and kicking, so I'm going to help out by giving them money. I mean, we really appreciate that. I donate myself if I had a credit card or something, but sadly I do not. But yeah, we really appreciate it.
I have to agree. If I had a credit card, I would too. But I mean, every little bit helps. As you see, it's all going towards something good that helps us in the long run.
Indeed.
Diab, do you have anything to say about the donations page?
Do I need to see the word again?
Nope.
You just said it.
Diab, you are simply amazing, and we'll just leave it at that.
A man of many words.
A man of many and few thoughts, indeed.
I'll take that as an insult, Dopie.
Alright, I'll get demoted, it's fine. It'll be Dopey's monthly bullshit for the rest of the world. I don't care. It's always going to be here. I'll be a Padawan or initiate. I'm still going to do it. Still going to do it big. So we're going to get on to JAWA rules. Big changes that Link posted recently in April. Three changes that maybe Bandith and North Star could shed some light on. The main one I think is, well, I guess they're all three kind of main, but the no racism rule has been removed and merged into no discrimination, as well as the no sexism rule. And then finally, the no religious and political debates, it's been rewritten to be a lot less sharp-edged. So we, now, looking at no racism, no sexism, North Star and Bandith, you guys have been around, for a good while. Has that ever really been I mean, just not even to point towards the rule not even being necessary, but you know, no discrimination is definitely something you should always have up. Has that been a huge factor, or a huge deal in JAWA? Has that ever been like a problem?
Well, there has been there's always people that come on the server and start saying the N-word and stuff, so you definitely need the no racism rule. It really gets me mad when people act racist like that. Like a stereotypical joke every once in a while, I'm okay with, but if you're spouting the N-word, you deserve the ban. And sexism, I haven't actually witnessed that. I think I've only seen it once, because, I don't know, I guess people like to be racist more than be sexist, but you definitely need those rules in place. Even if no one breaks it, it's good to remind everybody that we're a family-friendly server for the most part, besides the innuendos.
May I interject here for a moment?
Yeah, a topic we haven't had you speak on, please.
Yeah, it's about the racism part. Generally, if anyone's being racist, it's usually followed by instant ban. It seems like the guidelines for admin on that, it's very strict. I remember Link telling me, put racism in ban.
So there you have it. There will be no KKK meetings on the JAWA server. No.
It's also, to be racist, easier than sexist. I mean, it's not often you see a woman, even if it's just a model, it's hard to be sexist about it. But there's always that one creeper that's always trying to get somebody's number. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Trying to sniff the panties. It's no good.
Like,
it's no good.
Like, hey, yo, Helena, let me get your digits.
I know. Helena, yeah. The ladies of JAWA, Helena, Uni, and the rest of the group, yeah, you guys keep, keep it going for us. Keep it, female friendly. And so it's not just a total meat sandwich in there. So we appreciate you guys being part of the team. And, more girls is good news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that went over well.
I want to say something, but I will not say it.
Why not?
Now's as good time as any, Diab, for the whole world to hear.
Link will kill me.
Alright, that's enough said. And then we'll touch on the no religious and political debates, where I guess that's probably more common than the racism and sexism rule. Because, I mean, I think religious and political views is someone almost everyone has, whether it be no views at all, and that simply can be put into an argument, or, they have a very strong, strong something, we'll put it that way. How do you guys feel about that one?
There's always going to be...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. All right.
Nope.
There's always going to be those two people that are either far left or far right, and there's nothing that's going to change their mind about anything, and it's just going to be a heated topic that, people won't see the other side for.
Yeah, so I think the decision that everyone well, not everyone, but the majority concluded to, which was Helena's idea of just letting the moderators decide, and if there's a dispute between moderators, then they can just figure it out and then come to a decision. Because overall, it makes sense to let the council members figure out what to do, because, we got chosen for a reason, so you have to trust our opinion to be the right one once we figure it out.
Yeah, not only are we working in the clan together, we're the 4 moderators. Though we don't do a lot of 4 moderating, since a lot of people are good on things.
Indeed. I guess it boils down to everyone just wanting to have a good time, and sometimes those conversations can lead to bad vibes, and that's the last thing we want in JAWA, is to have people feel like they have to defend something that may end up disrupting something larger. So it's good that those rules are in place. I think that you guys do a good job enforcing them. Link is always trying to make sure that everyone leaves JAWA at the end of the day smiling. Whether it be from the server or the forums, at the end of the day, you just want everyone just to have a good time. I think that's the goal, and you guys do a really good job of doing that.
Thanks, Dopie.
All right, enough ass-kissing.
Yeah, you can keep your rank, it's okay.
Adept forever, right? Okay. So it's good. The rules are there. The rules are definitely necessary, and we're glad that they're in place. And we're going to go ahead and close. Hey everyone, a segment was recorded for our good friend Robin about his recent departure from JAWA. We felt it was best to remove that segment since he returned on 4/21/2012. We apologize for the confusion. We can hope, man. We really can. He's one of those guys.
I just hope I'm dragging him back.
And that wraps up the first segment of the monthly BS with Dopie and the gang. Bandith, North Star Jab, we always appreciate you coming by with us and hanging out, talking about the good stuff. And next month, or next whenever we do this again, it's going to be even more news, more bullshit. So stay tuned.
That's definitely getting censored.
Bullshit, man.